Up. Yes, it is now. We have to do that again. Sorry. No, we won't. Technology. Hello, everybody. Hello. We can do that again. Hello, everybody. So much better. Hello. Thank you for a wonderful welcome. Hands up, the Star Wars fans here. Keep them up. Just checking, because there's all sorts of other you're not sure. You're giving me this kind of winky thing. No, but would you stand up and show us your hand up in the air for proper? What is your name? What is your name? Yeah, if any of my questions are too complicated, please, your name is? Rick. Say it again. Rick. Are you sure?
Yes.
And can you show us the little winky thing that, we don't do winky things, we put our hands around. Yeah. Okay, hands down. Hands up, who has seen Star Wars, the original episode? I didn't finish the question. Hands up who's seen Star Wars, the original episode, for more than 5 times. More than 50 times. More, I'm afraid. More than 60 times. More, honey, do you know you're bleeding all over the place? I mean, excuse me, just come here. I don't know, are we living in Technicolor here? Excuse me, you're on camera. You're in my sight line here. Guys, why are you late? Why are you late? What is your name, honey? Oh, I'm sorry, it's no good. This is a magic stick, okay? Nobody gets to speak in this, they're holding the magic stick, right? What is your name, honey? Nat. And why are you late?
Because I got a snack.
Because you got a snack. So, are you telling me there's more important things in life than to be on time for an Anthony Daniel show?
I was thirsty.
Thirsty. Okay, well, good. Would you find a seat now, Natalie? Have you seen Star Wars?
Yes.
Who's your favorite character, Natalie?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Do you know what he smells like? I mean, at least she respected me enough to tell me the truth. Yes. But would the truth have been otherwise? Hands up who's seen the original Star Wars more than 100 times. Now, you have to be honest with me here. More than 150 times, as they now estimate, because surely you lose count. 160 times? Hands up in this room who's seen it the most. Okay, the young lady up here. How many times would you, come stand here. How many times would you estimate you've seen the trilogy?
I've seen it since I was a few years younger than I am now, so...
And what is it you especially love about the movies?
Well, you know we love you.
You see, this is how it works. Stop me. Here. What is your name?
Margaret.
Margaret has taste, discretion, and discernment. She is an older woman, obviously, and she has not been out to get snacks and drinks. Yeah, learn, honey. And your favorite character is?
C-3PO.
Have we ever met before?
No, never.
So, this is not fake. There you are, living proof. Living proof. You're going to get a set of steak knives. And what more, you get 2 sets of steak knives, okay? Do you see these infomercials? When you have jet lag in the middle of the night, one of the more wholesome things you can do is watch these awful infomercials where people go crazy over a set of snake knives. And indeed, steak knives, like a voice exercise. Okay, whose favorite... Hands up, whose favorite film was Episode 4, A New Hope? Oh? Question again. Hands up whose favourite was episode 4. Down. Episode 5. Episode, hands down. You know, you're going to have to learn, otherwise we'll be here all day. Put your hands up and put them down. Let's all put our hands in the air. And let's put them down again. There you go. Oh, little exercise, never... Out. There's an Ewok, I think. What? Hands up who liked episode 1. Hello? Hello, come here. You. Yes, when I point at you, I mean you. Okay. Come here. I've seen somebody walk slowly, but normally it's a trick of the camera. What is your name?
Joel.
Joel, when I said hands up who liked episode 1, you put your hand up. Is that correct? Hmm? Do you want to rethink this? What was it about episode 1 that you so loved?
The color scheme and to hear the soundtrack, music, a new chapter in the story. You know, feeling.
Oh, Darth Maul. My favourite character? Oh, yes. Hands up who loves Darth Maul? Yep. Thank you. Hands down. Good. What other characters did you like?
Jar Jar.
Who said Jar Jar? Who said Jar Jar? Come here. Come here. Come and be humiliated. Come on, just move it. Take some extra. Right. You like Jar Jar?
Oh, he's an awesome character.
Explain.
Well, he's got the great voice. He's alive with floppy ears.
Now I'm really afraid.
And if you look closely in episode 2, he's the real reason Palpatine took over.
He's the what?
He's the real reason Palpatine was able to take over.
Oh yeah, because he really screwed up on the lines or something. I didn't understand. I so lost the will to live by that point. Now this is strictly between us, right? Nobody is... You are not going to repeat a word that I'm sorry. In the Star Wars movies, there's a thing called the Jedi mind trick, right? So the Jedi goes, you're going to do this or you're not going to do that. But there is slight hand gesture. So when, for instance, I say, you're not going to repeat a word of what I say outside this room, you all go, I'm not going to repeat a word. Some of you are not sure about the Jedi mind trick. You have to watch these. So go on, can you do the walk? Can you do Jar Jar Binks one? Okay, now can you get, this is meant, and now I see why you love episode 1 so much. Can you do C-3PO walk? Think about it. Okay, no, this is good, but a little tighter here and a little tighter here. So. Yeah. Hey, wait. Joel? Still Joel?
Yes.
This is good. What was your name?
Michael.
Michael. Well, we all remember Michael, won't we? Okay. Joel, slightly, you're on your tiptoes. 3PO doesn't walk like that, does he? Yeah. Okay, so more flat-footed. Go. Now, is this making it live for you? Is this making C-3PO live for you? Okay. Joel, could you do R2-D2 now? And Michael, would you give him the microphone? Because you have to do, let's do a scene then. R2-D2, where are you? Beep boop. Cut. That was quite good. Have you seen the Star Wars movies? Okay. How tall is C-3PO? Yeah. You gotta do it. What's my next question? How tall is R2-D2? I'm going to show you how tall he is from my body memory, because often when we were working, R2, for the most part, wasn't there, certainly in the prequels. It was all digital. So I had a body memory. He's actually about that height. So I could pretend to look there. So R2 is that high, Joel. Let's do the scene again. I'm so cruel, but you know, blame the jet lag. Okay. I've got to rest before I fall apart. My joints are almost frozen. That sounded like phone sex. Hands up, who can do R2-D2? Yeah, you can do R2-D2. Come on, yeah, you. No, it's too late now. Oh, you see, always R2-D2 sounds were put on way after we finished filming. So, what's your name? Rainer. Rainer. Right, Rainer? Thank you. R2-D2 sounds are put on after we finish filming. So I'm talking to myself, Ben Burt then puts all that stuff on afterwards. So we have a dubbing session where all these sounds are put on. So we do the scene mute, but for the sake of verisimilitude, for the sake of drama, we will have Rainer do the sounds whilst you do the actions. Now this is the scene I'm recreating for you, where we have, and actually if you would come over here, Joel, because we're coming up that bank after we just landed in the space pod thing. Here. Okay, this is your start mark. Because we're going to come up the bank there. I'm about to say my joints are almost frozen. You go off that way, and then we have a conversation. Okay, you ready? And stand by. Positions. Yes? And you're standing by with the thing. Oh, no, you don't have anything to do. Okay, can we quickly get another mic raced down here, please? Yeah. Reggie, if you can zoom down here at the speed of light. Okay, because we need another microphone. Why? Because another thing that is added in post-production is what?
Jar Jar.
Is what? Sound effects. In particular, Michael? That sounds like something in the mating season. Is this channel up?
Oh, there we go.
Too much. What happens when 3PO moves? Because in fact there are different motor sounds. They're all put on afterwards. Anyway, you do. Okay, so are we ready? So the sound department's over here. Stand over here. Because you're not in the scene, honey. You're not actually on the film. You're post-production. Do not fall off the stage. And do not stand behind Michael because it looks odd. Anyway, we ready for the scene? So this is the scene. Oh, now also, when you're because in the desert there was this slight, throughout the loneliness, there was a slight breeze blowing, a rather mournful sort of. Okay, who said that? Who just went? Sorry. You just do wind effects.
I'm robots.
Okay, so you are both wind effects as well as the voice of. No, there's the sound. I'll do the voice again. You can. I'll be ready. This is so complicated. It's much easier actually filming. So there we are. And stand by. Stand by. Number one. And action. I've got to rest before I fall apart. My joints are almost frozen. What a desolate place this is. You're not on yet. Bloody R2-D2 keeps interrupting you. Have you seen the movie? I've got to rest before I fall apart. My joints are almost frozen. I'm not getting the wind. Good. What a desolate place this is. We were born to suffer? Yeah, anyway. Wait a minute. Sorry, have to go. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Well, what makes you think that a settlement's over there? But that way is much too rocky. Oh, go that way. Go on, you'll be malfunctioning within a day, you nearsighted scrapper. And don't come after me begging for help, because you won't get it. Clang. It's my show, get off the stage. So that's how we make movies. Did you know this? And I love the clunk. And do you know, the odd thing was that the line in the script was, I've got to fall apart, my joints are almost frozen. I was so cold on that day, because there is the crew dressed in parka jackets, goggles, long clothes, just covered up, gloves and everything, and I'm basically wearing a pair of panties inside a sardine can. And I genuinely was cold. Oh dear. So we got over the we don't want to talk, do we want to talk about Jar Jar anymore? You're very good on these voices, I gotta tell you. Who can do Yoda? Oh, you see, you're all afraid now, isn't that funny? Because you know, Yoda is one of the most popular... Oh, here we have. Okay, give us your Yoda. Brilliant. And there is, you see, it's hard for me to kind of relate to Yoda seriously. He's probably the most popular character in all of the Star Wars movies. But remember, when I first met Yoda, he had Frank Oz's hand firmly inserted. Yes, so, and same with Miss Piggy. I don't know what's wrong with Frank Oz that he needs to be putting his hand up here, but I've met both of them. And of course, totally brilliant performance. And it was in LA, I was having dinner with a bunch of people, and there was George at the table, and then this guy, and I said to him, what's your job on the movie? He said, I'm the casting director for Yoda. And I go, yeah, so you're looking for a voice that's kind of, he said, you know Yoda? And I think I'm going to move chairs, you know, because this guy's weird. And they would not let him see a picture of Yoda. How can you cast a voice without, you know, letting him see the character? Okay, little one there, little one, bedtime. Okay, he's been so good all day. It's bedtime, yeah. Oh. The power of the Force. You will go to sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. So, who likes the Ewoks?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank goodness it's dark, because I can't see the hands up in the air. No, they love me. They love me. And let there be light. Isn't it amazing what I can do with a flick of my hand? Okay, forget it. Yes, night is a little late this year. Let's see who's in the audience here. Where's the lady who was all covered in blood? Why? Have you had a terrible road accident on the way here? There you go, you're a zombie. What's with the zombies already? Why do we have so many zombies?
Republicans.
What?
Republicans.
They're what?
Republicans.
This is non-political, it's non-political. And I have to be very careful what I say, because who knows who is listening now? Who am I thinking of? Not the NSA, no. That is. Oh yes. Look at this. Oh, now look. Can we come in for a close-up here? Look, there's a camera over there. What's your name?
Marla.
Marla.
Yes.
You prefer being called Marla or Padme?
Well, I also have slave Leia, so.
Can you show us your slave Leia?
I mean.
No, you can change here. Any objections? Okay. Is he your slave master? No, that... What are you doing? I told you where the... Look, I tell her where the camera is. She turns around and sticks her button here. Now, why haven't you come in costume? It's not an answer. Why haven't you come in costume? Speech to you. Now you come here. What have you... are you a zombie? What?
I was a weeping angel.
Before your paint flaked off, you were a weeping angel.
Yes, sir.
I thought I'd misheard you there. Is paint flaking a...
It's a recent problem.
amongst fallen angels? You look as though you fell into the mud at the moment. So maybe a respray job, yeah? Anybody see Star Wars in concert? Yeah. Okay. Do you know every night, because I would have 2 huge spotlights on me from 1,000 yards over there and 1,000 yards over there. So every night they would spray paint me like a car with a suntan. And I used to look really good, didn't I? Didn't I look good? Didn't I look good? I looked good. And then in my wagon afterwards, I would take a bunch of wet wipes and look in a mirror and go... It would all disappear. And you see, on the set of Star Wars, now you know every night we would see all the characters from Star Wars and Star Wars in concert. There was Mark, Carey, and Harrison. They don't look like that anymore, do they? But there was 3PO looking just like he used to. Every night. But one day out in the desert, I said, it was on Jedi, I said, were we in the, yes, we were in the desert then. And I said, I'm in here like 5 o'clock every morning, and we do all my scenes, it seems to me, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, I'm hanging about all the time. And they said, well, you know, you got to know that Mark and Carey and Harrison, they get a bit tired by the end of the day. You can see they're looking tired. I said, but I'm tired by the end of the day. I'm there. And then they said, well, you know what? You look so much better in the golden hour as the sun sets. You look really good. I mean, could they BS or what? But sitting around the set, you do get tired. And of course, when we were in the Redwood Forest, that was magical because up there in the Ewok village, it was great in Smith River, North California. But in the studio in Elstree, they rebuilt that city up in the trees. And it was a very, very cute set. But there wasn't much room up there, so anybody who wasn't in the scene, particularly Ewoks, would be actually underneath the set, waiting to just climb the stairs up onto the actual site. And of course, because the camera was shooting down, they wanted a forest floor. And so they did this with painting, and they also added dry ice, carbon dioxide, solid carbon dioxide. Anybody guess what happened? Carbon dioxide doesn't have the same oxygen content as air. We began to lose Ewoks like no. I loved it.